Hi everyone, it's Terry here from nutsaboutsstamping.com. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a beautiful Christmas card idea that doesn't use any designer series paper. And I'm also going to use very traditional colors, the red and green, to help me with my card. My card base is going to be old olive. I've cut it 8.5 by 5.5 and scored it on the 4 1/4 mark. And to that, I'm going to add a layer of old olive. But before I do that, I'm going to take my stylish scroll embossing folder and emboss the front of the layer. So I've got my die cutting machine ready to go. I'm going to insert my cardstock inside the stylish scroll embossing folder, and I'm going to run it through my die cutting machine just to emboss it, not to cut it out. And there we go. It's a beautiful layer for the front of my card. Now I could pop it up using Stampin' Dimensionals, but I decided that I wanted this layer to be flat on the front of my card. But you can choose what you like according to your personal taste and style. All right, I'm gonna set that aside for a minute, and I'm gonna bring in 3 pieces of Whisper White cardstock and my Memento Tuxedo Black ink. Now from the Christmas Gleaming stamp set, I've chosen 3 stamps. I've got the small one, the small ornament. I'm going to stamp that down. And then I have the larger ornament that has the swirl on it because I want it to coordinate with the stylish scroll layer that I've embossed. And then for this one, I'm going to put my ink pad down on top because it's a larger image, and I'm going to stamp that on a 3rd piece of Whisper White. Now, what I'm going to do is color these images using my old olive and my cherry cobbler Stampin' Blends because I want the colors to be vibrant and I want to do a little bit of shading. And then after I color, I'm going to punch out the images, the ornament images, using the coordinating punches. And then for the holly, I am going to fussy cut it out, which means take my scissors and cut it out. So I'll be back in a moment when I have these all ready to go for the next step on making my card. All right, I've got my 3 images all colored and ready to go. And now I'm going to bring in a layer for the front of my card. It's Whisper White. And I have the Deck the Halls with Boughs of Holly phrase. And I want to stamp that down on my layer. And then I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm going to pop up my ornaments off the front of this layer. So I'll do the large ornament there, and then the medium ornament I think I'm gonna tuck under. And then I've got my holly image. Let's use a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals on this one. And let's put it like so. And then I'm going to bring in the front of my card again, or my card base. And again, I could use Stampin' Dimensionals, but I am not going to. I'm going to just use Snail. And I'm going to put this like this. And then the last thing is that I have these red rhinestone basic jewels. And I'm going to add 3 jewels to my card, just for a little bit of additional sparkle. And of course, to meet my New Year's resolution. And here we go. My Christmas card is complete and ready to send to somebody special this year. If you'd like a listing of the supplies that I used and the measurements for the cardstock, head on over to my blog, www.nutsaboutsstamping.com. While you're on my blog, there's a link to my online store in case you'd like to place an order for the products I used to make this card. You can also subscribe to my free newsletters. I send a newsletter each week with a project idea you won't see anywhere else. I'm Terry. I am Nuts About Stamping. I hope you'll create something beautiful today too. Bye for now.